I'm JT Quicks. I'm JT Quicks. I love you all. You're all awesome. Okay? This week, we're going to talk about prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? Evil causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? That's what we're going to talk about this week. Okay? Yeah. Alright? 13 years ago, I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? 13 years ago. I was being attacked by prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. I was being attacked by evil. Okay? Alright? I am being attacked by evil. Okay? I was being attacked by evil until I put this shirt on. Okay? So, I am prejudged and hated. I am hated and rejected. Okay? So, I fight evil for Jesus Christ. Okay? I am in the war for heaven. I am in the war for heaven. Okay? I was constantly attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? Constantly. Because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? At Jesus Christ's love in heaven, we love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Jesus Christ has your back. Alright? Jesus Christ's love in heaven is the forces of love. Okay? Alright? So, we're going to talk a little bit more about that later too. Okay? Alright? I was attacked by a lot of prejudgment, prejudice, and hate down through the years. Okay? Alright? This caused my mental illness. Okay? I became mentally ill because I was being attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. I became mentally ill. Okay? I lived in depression my entire life because I'm prejudged and hated. Because I was prejudged and hated. Okay? I lived in a depression because I was prejudged and hated. Okay? Alright? I had panic attacks. I had anxiety. Went into a deep depression to where it hurt. Okay? And I had stress. Okay? I had stress. Alright? And this caused emotional problems, the stress. It was an emotional stress. Okay? Alright? And I had paranoia. Okay? Alright? So. Okay? So, I'm in the war for heaven. Okay? And this caused a mental illness on me. Alright? My mental illness was caused by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? Because when I started fighting evil, I overcame my mental illness when I started fighting evil. Okay? So, I overcame mental illness. Okay? When I delivered my soul to heaven, I overcame suicide. Okay? I overcame suicide when I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? So, I overcame evil. I actually conquered evil. That's what happened. So, I overcame suicide and I conquered evil. Okay? Then I went into mental illness. When I started fighting evil is when I overcame my mental illness. Okay? Alright? Now, let's get back to see how this... What happens is, when we increase the forces of our love, we get prejudged and hated. Okay? Because what happens is, when you deliver your soul to heaven, we get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate when we go to deliver our souls to heaven. Okay? Now how this happens is because you increase the forces of your love. When you increase the forces of your love is going to react against fear. It reacts against fear. Okay? And the fear reacts against it. Okay? And when the fear reacts against it, this hurts their prejudice. Okay? That's what happens with me. The forces of my love reacts against fear. because Satan is the spirit of fear. So the forces of my love, it reacts against fear. It hurts their prejudicism. This drives the prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. Evil demons, trolls, and cowards. This drives them mad. Okay? All right? This drives them mad, and then they attack me with prejudicism and hate. Okay? All right? And when they attack me with prejudicism and hate, this is what they attack me with. They attack me with hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudicism attack. They talk behind my back. They blame me for this, blame me for that. Everything's my fault. Nothing I do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? That's what I get attacked by. Okay? When I get attacked by prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. You don't say nothing at all. You don't have to say anything. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win every spiritual battle. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win every spiritual battle. Okay? Right? And when you win, heaven wins. When you win, heaven wins. Okay? All right? So, and that's how we conquer evil. Okay? We become unbreakable. We become powerful and unbreakable. That's how we conquer evil. Okay? Repeat after me. Prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate is evil. Prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate is evil. Okay? And this causes mental illness and suicide. This causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? Because this causes emotional stress on a person. Because this causes emotional stress on a person, this causes mental illness on them. And then what it does, it tries to break them. It's known as breaking. Okay? It tries to break them. It tries to make them give up. It wants them to give up. That's what it does. Okay? Prejudictism is there to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Prejudictism is there to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's the reason it's there. That's the reason why it's there. That's the reason evil is there. The reason evil is there is to keep your souls out of heaven. That's the reason evil is there. So, it's there to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? What evil does, evil breaks love, keeps it weak in fear. Evil breaks love, keeps it weak in fear. What did I say? Satan is the spirit of fear. As long as you stay in fear, you are under Satan's control. As long as you stay in fear, you are under Satan's control. Okay? Right? Now, if you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. If you live in fear. Okay? Alright? So if you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. If you live in fear. Okay? If you remove your fear, you defend heaven. Okay? If you remove your fear, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love if you remove your fear. Okay? Alright? We're going to get into that in a little while. Alright? How to remove your fear. Okay? Alright? Let's talk more about the subject of how the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? Now, I'm prejudged and hated. I lived in a depression my entire life because I'm prejudged and hated. Okay? I am hated and rejected. I am hated and rejected because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? Now, how that works is because everybody lives in fear. Okay? When everybody lives in fear, my love reacts against their fear. My love reacts against their fear. This drives them mad. Then they hate me. Okay? This is how the hate's created. This is why everybody hates heaven. They hate heaven because they live in fear. Everybody hates heaven because they live in fear. Okay? Alright? So, that's why it's important to remove your fear. Okay? It's very important to remove your fear. Okay? Everybody hates heaven because they live in fear. And because they live in fear, they are under Satan's control. Okay? That's how Satan stays in control. That's how Satan stays in control, is because Satan is fear. Satan is the spirit of fear. Because Satan is the spirit of fear, everybody lives in fear, they are under Satan's control. Okay? And what did I say? If you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate. Okay? Because they live in fear, they prejudge and hate because they live in fear. Okay? When you remove your fear, you will stop prejudging and hating others. When you remove your fear. Okay? Alright? Now, how do I know that this is true? Because I have the testimonials to prove it. Okay? Alright? Now, before I put this shirt on, I used to go out singing. Okay? And while I was out singing, this is what I observed. Okay? I observed a woman, they run away from me in fear. Woman, run away from me in fear. Okay? While I was out singing. Okay? They run away from me in fear. I try to sing to them. Okay? Some of the women, not all of them, but some of them. They run away in fear. Okay? What else? I saw tears of Prejudgitism. Okay? I saw tears of Prejudgitism. Tears of Prejudgitism. Okay? That's when her eyes get real glassy. Okay? I saw that. I saw that for years. I saw tears of Prejudgitism. I saw tears of Prejudgitism before I was singing. I saw tears of Prejudgitism. Okay? So, I was always curious what that was. Now I know. Okay? I call that tears of Prejudgitism. It's when I hurt their prejuditism. Okay? They have tears. Okay? What else? Fist clenching. I see fist clenching. Okay? Down through my life, I was attacked. Physically. I was physically attacked several times. By strangers. Okay? And I was physically punched in the face. I was punched in the face. Okay? And I saw fist clenching. People clenched their fist in my presence. Okay? This is before I put this shirt on. Okay? I saw fist clenching. Okay? Now when I see the fist clenching, that means Satan is ordering them to attack me. Satan is ordering them to attack me. Okay? Because Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? Alright? Because my love, fear, is reactive against my love. Against my unbreakable love. Okay? Because I am unbreakable love. Okay? And because I am unbreakable, I am prejudged and hated. Because I am unbreakable. Okay? And because I'm unbreakable, I'm defending heaven. Because I'm unbreakable, I'm defending heaven. Okay? This is what I'm doing. I'm defending my love. I'm defending heaven while delivering my soul to heaven. Okay? I'm defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? I'm defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? Alright? Well, with evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. It breaks love. That's what evil does. Evil breaks love, keeps it weak in fear. Evil breaks love, keeps it weak in fear. That's what evil does. Okay? When you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, you'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? Well, this reacts against each other. Okay? That's reactive against each other. Okay? And what happens is, when the forces of your love, it reacts against the fear. The fear reacts against it. And it hurts their prejuditism. Okay? Alright? And it hurts their prejuditism. This drives the prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. This drives them mad. Okay? This drives them mad. Then they hate you. This drives them mad. Then they hate. then they hate you. That's what happened with me. That's why everybody hates me. Okay? The forces of my love reacts against their fear, driving to prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. This drives them mad, then they hate me. This is why the world hates me. Okay? Because my love reacts against their fear. Hate's created from fear. Prejudicism is created from fear. Prejudgment is created from the prejudicism. Okay? The prejudicism is the corruption. Prejudicism is the corruption. Okay? Prejudicism is the corruption that Jesus Christ was going after when he was alive. Okay? That's what prejudicism is. Prejudicism is the corruption that Jesus Christ was going after when he was alive. Prejudicism and hate. That's what it is. It's prejudicism and hate. It's a corruption. If you live in fear, you have this corruption in you. If you live in fear, you have this corruption in you, known as prejudicism. Because the prejudicism is created from the fear. The prejudicism is created from the fear. Okay? All right? This is the truth. This is the truth about prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. This is the truth about prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. This is the truth. The reason prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate is there is to keep your souls out of heaven. Is to keep your souls out of heaven. This causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? What else? Yeah. Okay? I was attacked by this evil. Throughout my entire life, I was attacked by this evil. Okay? Throughout my entire life, I was attacked by this evil. Nobody knows more about fighting evil than J.T. Quicks. Okay? Because I delivered my soul to heaven. That's how I know that this is the truth. This is the truth because I delivered my soul to heaven. There's only one way to heaven, and you have to remove your fear to get there. Okay? And I'm starting to think there's only one way to heaven, and I believe I found it. Accidentally. Okay? And that's why I'm making the videos. Because I already delivered my soul to heaven. As long as I stay unbreakable, my soul stays in heaven. As long as I stay unbreakable. Okay? I always believe in myself. And I never give up to win against evil. Okay? And that keeps my soul in heaven while I'm alive. Okay? A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? So, and I believe this is the only way to heaven. That's what I believe. And, you know, they say, you know, heaven is the truth. I believe heaven is the truth. The prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate, the truth about prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate, the truth about prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate comes from heaven. It comes from heaven. Okay? Because you're delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? All right? This is what you do. You always believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? And you never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? That's going to make you powerful and unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ. Okay? Because Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? You're following Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. I'm showing you how to follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? That's why I think this is the only way to heaven. Because you're following Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? Your soul gets delivered to heaven before you die. Your soul gets delivered to heaven before you die. Okay? All right? So. All right? So. Prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. Evil causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? Now, how it causes suicide, it makes him give up. Okay? What it does is evil breaks love, makes him give up. Okay? If you give up, what happens is the person gives up. When a person gives up, a lot of times they commit suicide. And when they commit suicide, Satan wins. If you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide, you win. Okay? We never ever give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? Alright? Evil tries to make you give up. That's what it does. It breaks you into mental illness. Then it breaks you into suicide. That's what it does. We never ever give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? Alright? So. Alright, let's talk about the war for heaven. Okay? A long, long, long time ago. This is long before Jesus Christ. This is back before civilization. Back when we were caveman, cavewoman, Indians, things like that. We were delivering our souls to heaven. Because we had this instinct in us, okay? And that instinct is believing in yourselves and never giving up to win, to survive in the wild. In order to survive in the wild, you had to win to survive in the wild. In order to survive in the wild, you have to win. Okay? Alright? So what happened was, back when you were caveman, cavewoman, Indians, things like that, you were delivering your souls to heaven because you had to survive in the wild. And when you survived in the wild, you believed in yourselves and you never give up to win, to survive in the wild. That kept your soul in heaven while you were alive. That kept your soul in heaven while you were alive. Okay? Back then you were unconditional love. Okay? And then what happened was, they say Satan got kicked out of heaven. Okay? They say Satan got kicked out of heaven. When Satan got kicked out of heaven, because Satan is the spirit of fear, what happened was you all went into fear and you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. That's what happened. You all went into fear and you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? Now what's created from fear? Prejudictism is created from fear. Hate's created from fear. Prejudgment's created from the prejudism. Okay? And that creates evil. That's evil. Okay? Prejudgment, prejudism, and hate is evil. Okay? And this was created from the fear. Okay? And that's what started the war against heaven. Okay? As civilization traveled throughout the land and throughout the world, so did fear and evil, keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? Alright? Okay? Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships. These are evil. These keep your souls out of heaven. Okay? Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships. These are evil. These keep your souls out of heaven. Okay? All right? So, yeah. All right? What else can we talk about? Fear creates evil. Evil creates fear. Okay? Prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate creates fear. The prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate is created from fear. So what you have is a vicious cycle of fear and evil, okay? That vicious cycle of fear and evil is what is keeping your souls out of heaven, okay? That's what's keeping your souls out of heaven, is that fear and evil, okay? All right? Yeah, okay? Fear goes against two things, okay? Fear goes against two things. Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. That's what fear goes against. So when you remove all your fear, you will believe in heaven again. When you remove your fear. When you remove all your fear, your soul enters heaven. Okay? That's why it's live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. Live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. Okay? When you remove your fear, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, you're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love when you remove your fear. Because the prejudice and hate is created from the fear. Okay? So if you have fear, if you're living in fear, then you have prejudice and hate. You're going to prejudge and hate others if you live in fear. If you remove your fear, you will stop prejudging and hating others. Okay? All right? So, yeah. Okay? We get attacked by evil a couple different ways. Okay? Let's say you're a group of people. Let's say you're a group of people or a country. Okay? Now fear attack, let's say you're a group of people or a country. Okay? And you get attacked by evil. You get attacked by terrorism. You're all familiar with terrorism. Well, what that attacks is, that attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Terrorism attacks love and freedom and creates fear. That's evil. When you get attacked by evil, let's say you're a group of people or a country, and you get attacked by evil, you get attacked by terrorism. This attacks love and freedom and creates fear on the people. Okay? All right? Now let's say you're one individual and you get attacked by evil. You get attacked by prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. You get attacked by prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. This is evil. Okay? When a single person gets attacked by evil. Okay? What that does, that breaks them. That's known as breaking. Okay? What that does, that breaks them, keeps their love weak in fear. It keeps their love weak in fear. Okay? It breaks them. It makes them give up. That's what it does. It makes them give up. A lot of times when they give up, they commit suicide. Okay? If you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide, you win. We never ever give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? Because you're in the war for heaven. When you get attacked by evil, you're in the war for heaven. If you get attacked by evil, you're defending heaven. If you get attacked by evil. If you get attacked by evil, you are defending heaven. Okay? Alright? So let's talk more about mental illness and suicide. Okay? What happens is, when an individual gets attacked by evil, they get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? And what happens is, this drives the person into mental illness. This could drive the person into mental illness. That's what happened with me. Because I was prejudged and hated, I went into mental illness. This drives the person into mental illness. Eventually, it makes them give up. And when they give up, they commit suicide. When they give up, they commit suicide. We never ever give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? All right? Okay? I know. I was attacked by this evil a lot. I was attacked by this evil a lot. I'm defending heaven. I was attacked by this evil a lot. Okay? What else? I said, let's talk about what's created from fear. Okay? Because Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? And because Satan is the spirit of fear, this is what's created from the fear. Okay? Hate is created from fear. Prejudictism is created from fear. The prejudgment is created from the prejudictism. Okay? And that creates evil. Okay? That creates evil. Okay? Alright? So, we got terrorism. Terrorism is created from prejudgment, prejudictism, and hate. Which is created from, terrorism, yeah. Which is created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, which is created from fear. The prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is created from fear. Okay? So terrorism is actually created from fear. Alright? All the bad stuff we see going on around the world is created from fear. Okay? Hate and corruption. When you've got hate and corruption, you have pain and suffering. Okay? Alright? When a person bows and breaks to hate and corruption, they're bowing and breaking to evil. Okay? Alright? So, when you have hate and corruption, you have pain and suffering. Okay? If you want to remove the hate and corruption, we remove the fear. Did you know if we remove the fear, we can increase the forces of love? What we'll do is we'll wipe the evil off this planet and start putting souls back into heaven again. Your soul gets to live in the heaven before you die. Okay? So, yeah. Alright? What else? Yeah. Hate and corruption. I do not bow and break to hate and corruption. I do not bow and break to prejudicism and hate. I do not bow and break to prejudicism and hate. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Okay? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Okay? I believed in heaven again. That's what I did. Okay? Because I believe that Jesus Christ is a pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? Alright? So, I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I do not bow and break to anything else. Okay? I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate, and I do not bow and break to hate and corruption. Those are evil. Okay? Alright? What else? Chaos. Chaos is created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, which is created from fear. Okay? Alright? You being a sinner. You being a sinner, that's created from your own fear. Because what did I say? When you remove all your fear, your soul enters heaven. So what do? When you remove all your fear? You become a non-sinner, and your soul enters heaven. Well, you do this when you remove your fear. When you remove your fear, you remove the corruption out of your love. You remove all that corruption out of your love. You're going to remove the prejudice and hate out of your love. When you remove your fear. When you remove your fear, you'll remove the prejudice and hate out of your love. You'll stop prejudging and hating others. You'll stop prejudging and hating others if you remove your fear. Okay? Alright? So, what else? All the bad stuff you see going on around the world is created from fear. Because Satan is the spirit of fear. And when you come to that conclusion, you'll remove your fear. Okay? Alright? So, yeah. Alright? right? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Jesus Christ, love, and heaven is the forces of love. Okay? Jesus Christ, love, and heaven is the forces of love. When you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? You'll be delivering your soul to the truth. You'll be delivering your soul to the truth, because this is the truth. This is the truth from heaven. Okay? All right? Because I delivered my soul to heaven. So it's got to be the truth. What else can it be? It's got to be the truth if I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? So, heaven is the truth. Okay? I know the truth about prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate, because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? We never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? That's going to keep you unbreakable. Okay? Jesus Christ never ever gives up to win against evil. Okay? That kept him unbreakable. Okay? Alright? Even when he was attacked by evil, that kept him unbreakable. Jesus Christ never ever gives up to win against evil. That kept him unbreakable, even when he was attacked by evil. Okay? Alright? And you always believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven, because your soul gets delivered to heaven before you die. Okay? So it's yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. And you always believe in yourself. Okay? Yes, you can. Okay? Alright? Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. And you always believe in yourself. Okay? And you never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Now what that does, that starts to remove your fear. Because what did I say? Fear goes against two things. Fear goes against two things. Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. So what you're doing is, when you deliver your soul to heaven this way, you're removing your fear. This removes your fear. When you believe in yourself, that removes your fear. When you believe in yourself. Okay? Believing in yourself removes your fear. Okay? Now, when you become unbreakable, because you never ever give up to win against evil, that's going to make you unbreakable. Okay? When that makes you unbreakable, that's going to keep the fear out. So we're going to remove the fear, and we're going to keep the fear out. We're going to remove the fear, and we're going to keep the fear out. Because that's what evil does. See, evil keeps you in fear. That's why it's there. The reason evil is there is to keep you in fear. But what you're doing is you're removing the fear, and you're going to keep the fear out. Okay? So what you're doing is you're removing your fear, and we're going to keep the fear out. Okay? Alright? Now, there's certain things you don't want to fear. You want to remove all your fear. Okay? Don't fear God. They got you fearing God. Don't fear God. I want you to make God your best friend. Okay? You make Jesus Christ your best friend. Okay? Do you fear your best friend? No. You can talk to Jesus anytime you want. Just like you're talking to a friend. Okay? At Jesus Christ's love in heaven, we love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Jesus Christ always has your back when you get attacked by evil. That's why we never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Jesus Christ always has your back. Okay? That's going to increase the forces of your love. Okay? Alright? What else? Judgment. There is no judgment. So you don't have to fear judgment. Okay? You don't have to fear judgment because there is no judgment in the forces of love. Okay? Alright? What makes you think there's judgment in the forces of love is your own prejudism. That's what makes you think there's judgment in the forces of love. There is no judgment in the forces of love, because your soul is entering heaven before you die. Okay? All right? And you don't have to fear death. You want to know why you don't have to fear death? Because you know you're going to win when you die. If you know your soul's already in heaven, and you're keeping your soul in heaven because you never give up to win against evil, and you're keeping your love unbreakable, and your soul staying in heaven, and you're keeping your soul in heaven, and you know you're going to win when you die, you're not going to fear death. Okay? You're not going to fear death because you know your soul's going to stay in heaven after you die. Okay? So you're not going to fear death. Okay? All right? What else? This removes all your fear. That's what you got to do. And what happens is, okay, do what they say can't be done. Okay? Now, what I mean by do what they say can't be done, things like the laws of Prejudgitism. The laws of Prejudgitism are you can't, I can't, you cannot, I cannot, that's impossible, things like that. Those are discouragements, okay? Those discouragements, I call them the laws of Prejudgitism, okay? I want you to bust the laws of Prejudgitism, okay? I want you to bust the laws of Prejudgitism. I want you to break evil. I don't want evil to break you. I want you to break evil, okay? Because that's what evil does. See, evil breaks you and keeps your love weak in fear. I want you to break evil and remove that fear. Okay? All right? So, okay? You're going to remove all your fear. And as you remove more and more and more of your fear, you're going to start learning the truth from heaven. You'll start learning the truth from heaven. Okay? You start seeing more and more and more of the truth from heaven. You're going to start learning the difference between good and evil from heaven. Okay? You're going to know that Jesus Christ's love in heaven is the forces of love, and that prejudice and hate is evil. You're going to learn this from heaven. Okay? And hate and corruption is evil. You're going to learn this stuff from heaven. You're going to learn a difference between the forces of love and evil from heaven. Okay? You may even learn the truth about Jesus Christ. I learned the truth about Jesus Christ from heaven. Okay? I learned the truth about Jesus Christ from heaven. Yeah. Okay? I'm going to explain a little bit of that later. Okay? All right? So, now, what else? I want you to overcome things. You're going to overcome things because you're increasing the forces of your love. You're going to start overcome. You will overcome all your bad habits. You start to overcome your bad habits because you're increasing the forces of your love. I overcame drinking a long time ago. Okay? I just quit drinking. That was it. Long time ago. What else? What else did I quit? I quit smoking. After I was attacked by evil, I quit smoking. Okay? I never gave up. That's what happened. I never gave up. And I quit. Okay? Smoking. I used a patch. It wasn't easy. I used a patch, but I quit smoking. Okay? The biggest one I want you to overcome is suicide. I want you to overcome suicide. That's the toughest one I want you to overcome is suicide. I want you to overcome suicide. Okay? Now how we overcome suicide is we never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? We never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? So this way if you get attacked by evil, you can handle it. You can handle it because you're removing the fear. When you remove the fear, see what makes you give up is the laws of Prejudgitism. The laws of Prejudgitism and fear. That's what makes you give up. The laws of Prejudgitism and fear is what makes you give up. I want you to break evil. I don't want evil to break you. I want you to break evil. I want you to bust the laws of Prejudgitism. Okay? That's what I want you to do. Okay? So I want you to overcome. You're going to overcome suicide. That's the hardest one. I want you to overcome suicide. Okay? All right? So what's going to happen is you'll be removing more and more of your fear. As you remove more and more of your fear, this increases the forces of your love, because you never give up. Because you never give up to win against evil. That's going to increase the forces of your love. This will increase the forces of your love. You're going to start seeing more and more and more of the truth from heaven. That's what happened with me. I got to see more and more and more of the truth from heaven. I see the entire war for heaven. I see the entire war for heaven. Yeah. Because I'm in the war for heaven. I see the entire war for heaven. Okay? I see heaven and I see hell. My soul entered heaven and my body entered hell. Okay? Hell is the dictatorship of evil. Okay? That's what hell is. Hell is the dictatorship of evil. Okay? That's being dictated by fear. Okay? It's being dictated by fear. Hell. Okay? Hell is the dictatorship of evil, and it's being dictated by fear. Okay? Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but let me mention it now, okay? You want to go to heaven, okay? So heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is, okay? Now, as you remove more and more and more of this fear, you're going to start seeing more and more of the truth. You're going to know you're being lied to, things like that. You start seeing the truth in real time. I see the truth in real time, okay? So, I see the truth in real time. I see the truth from heaven. I see the truth in real time. I see the war for heaven. That's what I see. You're going to start seeing the war for heaven. You'll start seeing the war for heaven. That's what you're going to start seeing. You'll start seeing the dictatorship of evil. And you're going to know that's being dictated by fear. Okay? Things like that. When you deliver your soul to heaven. You'll start seeing the truth. You'll see the truth in real time. Okay? Heaven is the truth. Heaven is the truth because you're delivering your soul to the truth. You're delivering your soul to the truth. Okay? As you remove more and more and more of this fear, your soul's going to enter heaven. You're going to become a non-sinner, and your soul enters heaven. That means you win, and you conquered evil. Your love conquers evil when you do this. When you remove all the fear out of your love conquers evil, because you removed all that corruption. You removed the prejudicism and hate out of your love. Because you removed all that prejudicism and hate out of your love, you made your love pure. Okay? You made your love pure. Yeah. Okay? So what happens is, your soul enters heaven. Okay? You entered the war for heaven. Okay? Because this is what you did. When you deliver your soul to heaven, this is what you did. You defended your love. You defended heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? That's what you do when you deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? You always believe in yourself, and you never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? And you only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Don't bow and break to anything else. Okay? Alright? And thrive for pure love and freedom for your soul. Thrive for pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? Alright? That's what we do. Yeah. A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. They kick the crap out of evil, and they deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? So, yeah. Alright? Now that means your love is conquering evil. Because your love is conquering evil, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, you're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Well, the forces of that love is going to react against fear. The force of that love reacts against fear, and it hurts their prejudicism. Okay? When it hurts their prejudicism, this drives the prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. This drives them mad. Okay? Alright? That's what it does. Because what evil does, see, evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Let me explain what the prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards, okay? The prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards, that is Satan's army, okay? That's Satan's army. They are enemy combatants to heaven because you're in a war. This is a war. This is not a religion. This is a war. They are enemy combatants to heaven, okay? So, when you get attacked by a prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demon, troll, or coward, you're being attacked by Satan's army. Okay? You're being attacked by an enemy combatant to heaven. Okay? You're being attacked by an enemy combatant to heaven. Okay? Because you're in a war. This is a war. This is not a religion. Okay? Right? Now the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards, this is what they attack. They attack the truth from heaven. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. Okay? Which would be you if you were delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? Now when your soul enters heaven, you're going to sense fear, hate, and love when your soul enters heaven. When your soul enters heaven, you're going to sense fear, hate, and love. You may even you may start experiencing some mental illness and things like that. Because you're becoming prejudged and hated. Because you entered the war for heaven. When you enter the war for heaven, you're going to become prejudged and hated. Not by everybody. It depends on the environment that you're in. Depending on how much you're going to get attacked. Okay? I was attacked by evil for delivering my soul to heaven. I was attacked by evil. Okay? Because I lived in a quagmire of hate. Because I lived in a quagmire of hate, I was attacked by evil. I went into mental illness. Okay? Because I lived in a quagmire of hate. Okay? So I went into mental illness. And I was there for a long time. Oh yeah. I was there for quite a few years. Okay? In order to pull out of that, I started doing karaoke. Okay? When I started doing the karaoke, I got into singing. My entire life was destroyed because I was attacked by evil. Because I was attacked by evil, my entire life was destroyed. My entire life and career was destroyed because I was attacked by evil. Okay? Because I'm prejudged and hated. I'm hated and rejected. I am hated and rejected. Okay? I have no friends. The only friend I have is Jesus Christ. That's the only friend I have. Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Those are the only friends I have. Heaven is my home. When I die, I'm going home. Because I'm a warrior for heaven. I am a warrior for heaven. When I die, I am going home. Okay? Now let's get back to fighting evil here. Okay? So what happens is, let's say you're delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? All right? Well, see, I was attacked by evil. In order to pull out of that, if you get attacked by evil, I went into a deep depression when I was attacked by evil. I went into a deep depression, okay, to where it hurt, okay? And I went into mental illness, okay? And in order to pull out of that, I started doing karaoke, and I started singing. And I took on singing as a talent because I couldn't go back to my job. I was fired and blacklisted, never to work again. I haven't worked since. Because I'm prejudged and hated, nobody would give me a job. Nobody would give me a job because I'm prejudged and hated. Okay? So what happened was, I couldn't get a job or anything, so I started singing. And I took on singing as a talent, and this was before I started fighting evil. I took on singing as a talent. And what happened was, I pulled myself out of my depression, because I was depressed. And I pulled myself out of my depression when I started singing. Okay? And that repaired my soul. My soul was injured because I was attacked by evil. And I was mentally ill. And what happened was I actually pulled out of that. And when I started fighting evil, and I realized that the prejuditism and hate, the prejudgment, prejudictism, and hate caused my mental illness, is when I overcame mental illness. I overcame mental illness. So I actually overcame mental illness and suicide. Okay? So, because I fight evil. I overcame mental illness and suicide because I fight evil for Jesus Christ. Okay? And because I fight evil, I overcame mental illness and suicide. That's how I know that prejudgment, prejudice, and hate causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? Because of what happened to me. All right? So, okay? So, and that's how I know. Okay? So, all right, let's get back to our video. Okay, so if you get attacked by evil, you're defending heaven. If you get attacked by evil, you're defending heaven. Never ever give up to win against evil. Never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? That will prevent suicide. Okay? That will keep you unbreakable. As long as you stay unbreakable, your soul stays in heaven. As long as you stay unbreakable, your soul stays in heaven. You win every spiritual battle. Okay? You will win every spiritual battle. And when you win, heaven wins. And when you win, heaven wins. Okay? Alright? So, now let's say you're delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? Well, the forces of that love is going to react against fear, which goes reactive. The fear goes reactive against your love. That's what it does. And this drives the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. This drives them mad. This drives them mad. Then they attack you with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? What they do is they hate you. That's what happens. Okay? You'll get attacked by hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudice attack. They'll talk behind your back. They'll blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing you do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? That's what you get attacked by. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. You never say nothing at all. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? You don't have to say anything at all. Okay? Alright? You don't have to say anything. Just don't give up to win against evil. Okay? That's going to keep you unbreakable. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win every spiritual battle. And when you win, heaven wins. When you win, heaven wins. Okay? right? So, you want to learn the truth about Jesus Christ? The truth I learned about Jesus Christ? The truth I learned about Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? His soul was already in heaven when he was alive. His soul was in heaven and his body was in hell. Okay? Because that's what happened to me. My soul is in heaven and my body is in hell. Okay? So what happened with Jesus Christ is the forces of his love is powerful and unbreakable. And because the forces of his love is powerful and unbreakable, it reacted against fear. And when it reacted against fear, fear is reactive against it, pretty much. This drove the prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. This drove them mad. Okay? This drives them mad. Okay? Okay? Alright? Because Satan is the spirit of fear. Satan dictates. Satan is the dictator. Okay? So Satan dictates them to prejudge and hate. Because prejudgment and hate is created from fear. Okay? So what happened was, the forces, Jesus Christ, the forces of his love reacted against fear, driving the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. This drove them mad, right? This drove them mad, okay? Then they prejudged and hated Jesus Christ. Okay? They prejudged and hated Jesus Christ. Then Jesus Christ was attacked by its prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. Okay? He was attacked by evil. He was attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? They couldn't break him. They couldn't break Jesus Christ. Even when they tortured him, they couldn't break him. They couldn't break him when they tortured him, and they couldn't break him when they put him on the cross. Okay? He was unbreakable. He was unbreakable because he never gives up the win against evil. Because he never gives up the win against evil, that kept him unbreakable. As long as he stayed unbreakable, he wins. As long as he stayed unbreakable, he wins. Okay? And then what happened was his soul stayed in heaven after he died. Because he won. Because Jesus Christ never ever gives up the win against evil, that kept his soul in heaven after he died. Because he never gives up the win against evil. Okay? And that kept his soul in heaven after he died. Okay? That's what happened with Jesus Christ. Okay? So, alright? Well, you'll be doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing. Okay? You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Well, the forces of that love is going to react against fear. Fear reacts against it, pretty much. Okay? And this drives the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. This drives them mad. Okay? This drives them mad. Then they hate you. And they prejudge and hate you. Okay? And this is what you're going to get attacked by. You're going to get attacked by hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing you do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? That's what you get attacked by. Okay? I know. I was attacked by all of that. I know. Okay? I was attacked by this evil. A lot. I was attacked by this evil throughout my entire life. Okay? I know. I put up with a lot of crap. I was attacked by this crap. A lot. Okay? So I know the truth. Okay? So what happens is, you're going to get attacked. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. You don't say nothing at all. But you know what's going to happen? Because the forces of your unbreakable love, the forces of your unbreakable love is going to drive them mad. The forces of your unbreakable love is going to drive them mad. And then they ain't going to leave you alone. They ain't going to leave you alone. So let's say somebody hates you. You know they hate you because you can sense it. Because you delivered your soul to heaven. You're going to sense fear, hate, and love because you delivered your soul to heaven. So you can sense that the person hates you. And he ain't going to leave you alone. They're going to constantly break your chops. Constantly. They'll constantly be breaking your balls. That's what happened with me. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. That's going to drive them mad. That drives them mad. That drives them out of their mind. But let's say they don't leave you alone, and you want to say something, okay? You tell them, hey, go pound sand, go kick rocks, okay? You want to slay that demon? You want to slay the demon? Tell them, hey, go take your prejudgtism and hate, and you can shove it up your, you can tell them where to stick it, sure. You really want to slay the demon? Call him a demon. You want to know why calling them a demon is going to drive them mad? Because it's the truth. And the truth hurts their prejudicism. The truth hurts their prejudicism. That's right. The truth hurts their prejudice. Call him a demon. Call him a demon. You want to slay that demon? Call him a demon. Because the truth hurts their prejudicism. Eventually they'll leave you alone. Eventually they leave you alone. Okay? Now when it comes to forgiveness, I understand where you're coming from with that. Okay? Now if you're fighting in a war and you forgave the enemy, you would never win the war. Okay? So I don't forgive them. Okay? Unless they apologize to me. Then I forgive them. No problem. Okay? But I don't forgive them. Now if I want forgiveness, I can talk to Jesus and I get forgiveness. I understand that. Okay? Jesus Christ is my best friend. Okay? Alright? Jesus Christ is my best friend. Okay? I was constantly attacked by this evil. Okay? Now, nobody knows more about being attacked by prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate than J.D. Quicks. Okay? Now, you want to be a good warrior and deliver your soul to heaven? You come see me. Okay? Alright? A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? When we win, heaven wins. When we win, heaven wins. Okay? Just remember that. When we win, heaven wins. When we win, heaven wins. Never give up to win against evil. When we win, heaven wins. Okay? Right? At Jesus Christ's Love in Heaven, we love you, we pray for you, we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ always has your back when you get attacked by evil. Okay? Until next week, I love you. Bye.